Good morning, sir. We warmly welcome you to this interview. We came to know that you have started an organization, and can you please introduce yourself and about your organization?
Yeah. First of all, I must thank you very much for interviewing me. Actually, I'm a teacher by professions. I've been in the teaching fields for 25 years. Actually, I was compelled to do this program, to initiate this organization with a wide range of experiences. Right now, I am a teacher. I'm employed as a teacher in a leading international school in Sri Lanka. Actually, through the experience that I gained from the school and the society, I was compelled to start this. I was compelled to initiate this program.
Can we know the name of your organization?
Yeah, actually, I'm very happy to say this has been named as Voice of Humanity. Voice of Humanity. Yeah, so there are so many organizations based on humanity, but scattered around the world. But actually, I don't find such an organization functioning in Sri Lanka. That's why I thought of starting this organization.
Can we know the purpose of your organization?
Yeah. Actually, this is a very good question. The main reason is, that now as far as the whole society is concerned, the setting of societies, they're totally corrupt, and it has gone down. Now, the very recently we have been experiencing some incidents. We have been experiencing some incidents throughout the country also. That the relationship, the coexistence between parents and children, students and teachers, and my husband and wife, here. I think other societies, other relationship in the society, so they have totally gone down also. They are corrupt. That's why we want to do something, because we want to find the reasons. But actually, I wanted to know the reason for this collapse, for this collapse. So that's why I thought through my experience as a teacher and as a father, as a social worker, I thought to myself that I must do something for the society, to save our children from this disaster. And especially this is a if I call this disaster, I think this is the most suitable word. This is not a disaster, this is a catastrophe, a very pathetic situation. This is a very miserable situation.
How can someone join to this organization, and what other people can do with your organization?
Yeah, this is my first video. Through this first video, I want to convey this message to the world. Here there is there is an organization like this, and we are hoping anyone can join our organization. We have social media. In future, I'm hoping to introduce different means of social media. Through those media, that people can join.
Sir, what do you think about this society and how it should be turned from your point of view?
Yeah, that's right. In the beginning also I mentioned this is the whole setting of the societies, the corrupt also. You know that here, but I don't like to point out certain incidents. It's not good for their privacy, so that's why I'm staying from mentioning the names and highlighting some incidents. Actually, I also I'm very ashamed of. I'm very ashamed of. I hate to talk about the corrupt situation in Sri Lanka.
So what is the goal of your community?
It means, but because it's not clear. That can you just explain?
What
changes you want to make in society?
Yeah. That's why also when we retrospect this past times, when we go back when we go back to the past, right, our society was. But actually, I'm not going to the back of 50, 60 years. But actually, when we see now here 10 years back, right, 20 years back, right, here the whole society was very good, right. It was functioning very nicely. There was a good relationship.
Can you say about the difference between today's society and the
that is means, right, when compared to the present society, right, this is totally different. This is absolutely different from the setting of the previous society, right, previous society. You know that the people I think people are addicted to vices. A students community addicted to vices, right. And you know that the drug menaces, right, actually, so they have taken the lives of our innocent students. Not only the traffic, drugs, but you can say there are so many, right, vices are right. And here, you know that, right, crime is everywhere. Crime rate is increasing, right. The crime is everywhere, and the wrongdoings are everywhere. Corruption is everywhere. And you can say hatred is everywhere, and the thing is selfishness is everywhere, and right, people have become materialistic, and the society has now we are living in a materialistic society. So I think this.
So what do you think about the behaviors of current people and old people?
Actually, but here now I don't like to lay the blame on our students community, children especially. They are not held responsible. Actually, the parents and teachers and other religious leaders, they should be held responsible for the collapse and for the corruptions of this whole setting of this society.
So from which ways that children have gone corrupted?
Yeah, that's why I told you. I think right, some elderly people. I think the elderly people should be answerable. So they should be answerable for this question. Right? They can do something. They can make a great and significant and remarkable contributions towards the correction of our student, our community, our children community. But actually, they fail to do it. They are unwilling to do something for their children. So they are hesitant to do something for their children also. But they are capable of doing some things. But I wonder why they are not. Religious leaders are not taking any interest in doing something for our student community and children community. Our teachers are not taking any interest in doing something for our student community. And especially the parents are not taking any action in this regard.
So what from which ways you want to help the current society?
Yeah, that means I'm happy, right? Yeah, because right, we want to convey, right? Yes, we want to convey this message to the whole society. Actually, I'm hoping to visit some organizations, some schools. I'm hoping to visit some religious places, and through those institutions, right? We can convince, and so we can make them aware of the pathetic situation of the society, and we must, right, we try our best to do something to rectify them, right, to correct them, to take them to the correct path, because right, so they are lacking the guidance. That's the problem, right? And the parents are not guiding them, and teachers are not guiding them, religious leaders are not guiding them, elders are not guiding them. That's a problem. They are lacking. I say children are innocent, students are innocent, children are innocent. But actually they need, because actually when they do something also, right here, most of elders, most of religious leaders, most of right, responsible people, they turn deaf ear. Right? So they are blind to their right. So their innocence. They are blind to their right request. Actually, that's right. Especially that's right generation gap, and students do not like to accept right elders' advice, and elders do not like to listen to the voice of children, the voice of students. That's a problem.
So, in your point of view, what is the changes given by the technology to the society?
Technology, especially, right, I clean forgot to mention about the technology, right? Thank you for reminding that question, right? Technology also partly responsible for this, right? Actually, that is means, but we cannot blame the technology, because right, without technology, like, we cannot proceed, right? Because the world is changing very fast, right? Yeah, in this fast changing world also we must technology is doing some, making a great contribution. But actually that is but we should know how to use how to make the maximum capita from the technology, and how technology should be used in a meaningful way, in a safe way. Actually here, even now the children now, even kiddies, so they are fully aware of the technology, the mobile phone, and here, and mobile phone, other thing is for the here internet, actually they are well equipped, they are well furnished, right? But the problem is, right, they do not know, right, how they should be used. That's a problem. And I think that is parental negligence, right? Parents neglect the student, right? Neglect their children. Parents fail to give proper advice for their children, how they should be used, right? How to get the maximum capita from the technology, right? That's the problem.
Sir, what do you think about current generation people's going on their tradition? That I mean, like, still they are keeping up their traditions and following their traditions.
No, I don't think right, because they should be confined to tradition. No, right, no. Actually, that means they should not, right. Students, should never be, right, conventional, right. They should not be the traditional. No, actually, right. We must move up, move with the fast changing world. Right. It does not mean that we should be in parallel with tradition or convention. Right. Students should follow, right, that means the parents' traditional method, right, conventional method. No.
Sir, what are the principles that we should follow to make this society better?
That means, you know, that actually children, a child is an innocent creature. As elders, we fail to realize, right, what sort of character he is. Actually, we fail to give the psychological needs a child should receive. What are the psychological needs? They need love. They need affection. They need warmth. They need loving kindness. They need kindness. They need compassion. They need companionship. They need friendship. Actually, I think what I personally feel is that a student is not getting those psychological needs from his or her own teacher. Son or daughter not getting psychological needs. Those psychological needs from their mother and father. Right? Who is responsible? That is parental negligence. The parents should be responsible. If something goes wrong, actually the parents are ready to put the blame on their children. The teacher is ready to put the blame on their student also. Actually, now the child, they have children, they are victimized. They have become victims of this corrupt society. That's why we want to save this. Right? We don't. Actually, we do not want to let them be victims of this corrupt society. we want to get right, we want to save them, we want to protect them, right? The main aim of this organization is, right, to do something, right, to do something for the safety and for the safety of and for the safety and protection of our student and community, our student community and children community.
Sir, how public can contact you about knowing some more details about this?
Because
organization?
right now we are here in future, in the years to come, right, we are hoping to expand this program, right, and we are hoping to, right, we have a team, right, we are hoping to visit the schools, religious places, and other organizations, right. Anyone can contact me, right. I will give you my contact number, right. Through this number, right, anyone can contact me if they wish to, right, organize any workshop, any program, right, in their particular in their institutions, right. I will give my number is 0773323 Once again, let me read the number: 0773323
Thank you, sir, for providing information about your organization, and
We hope that your organization develops more and more, and
you will be able to do something for us.
Right.
So thank you very much. Especially, my special thanks should go to you. Right, right, for interviewing me and like making a great contributions to convey this message to the society, right, through my YouTube channel. Right, thank you very much. Triple Gem bless you. God bless you. Right.
God bless you, sir.